Good day. So this is the first video lecture for the fourth quarter. This in the subject discipline and ideas in applied social sciences. So we will be taking up the topic discipline of communication. We are done with counseling, social work, and then we have now the communications. Specifically, we'll be discussing the communication 101, the goal and scope of communication. This is a very short video lecture, so listen very carefully, and afterwards we will be doing your performance task number 1. Okay? So let's have a warm up activity. What can you say about the picture? I didn't tell you that what's in the picture. What can you say about the picture? Well, this picture speaks on that there is an online class having with the child. Look at the date, that is 2020, but the matter is it is the parents, no, actually answering the modules, no? And then look at the face of the no, of the child, the learners. Looks surprising. Second one. The second one. Actually, there is an online class, and speaks on that the turtle is symbolizing that the Wi-Fi is very slow, while the mother is very happy because of hindi niya mabibigyan ng baon ito, no? Bawas gastos. Okay? So there are actually messages and information or details being shown, no? Being illustrated in the picture. How's the next? This is actually a picture of there is a minor, a 13-year-old boy, and actually, ano siya, hindi siya pwede dun sa social media, no? That is the reality, no? That there is no minor, the minor age cannot be engaged, no? In a social media, no? Siguro, ano siya, limited sa because of vulgarity, ayan. So, yan ang inaano ng picture. The question is, how's messages shared? And how's the thought conveyed? Actually, the pictures actually taking us into the thoughts of the information given through the use of animation, cartoons, drawings, specifying the reactions, the symbolisms used, at saka yung the whole capacity of the picture in which conveying messages. Okay? And the thought was actually conveyed through the use of, as I said earlier, symbolisms, the reactions, okay, the use of characterization like of course the symbolisms of the symbols of turtle, the symbols of the smile in the face of the mother. So that's it. And that is about communication. Even though in the picture, it actually bears the process of sharing and conveying messages or the information from one person to another within the across channels, context, media, and culture. And that is based on the McCormack to 2014. So the picture um, would like us to make us to think or to interpret about what's going on with the online class. So yun yung picture na gustong iparating ng sa atin. Okay? And that's a form of communication, though it doesn't speak face to face, or it doesn't give us an idea through readings, but the interpretations. And that is in the form of communications. Okay? The communication defined is the process of understanding and sharing meaning. Kahit anuman siyang channels or instrument na ipinadaan ito, nagbibigay ito ng understanding sa atin. And that is the base of Pearson J. Nelson, 2000. Communication is also the imparting or exchanging of information or news. No? Nagbibigay ito sa atin ng information. At saka ang tendency rin natin, responsibility natin na kunin yung mga information na gustong ibigay nito. Commonly defined as the transmission of information, that is the communication. No, we speak on the transmission of communication, that in the elements of communication process there must be a sender. The sender encodes the messages to be sent to the receiver, and the sender uses medium. For example, texting and information to a maybe to her classmates, no? So ang medium na ginamit dito ay cellphone. Okay? So the receiver receives the transmitted information or messages, and he tends to decode it, no? Kailangan mayroong decoding upon encoding. And of course, the messages. And it's up to the receiver if he wants to feedback or to reply on a particular. So kailangan talaga may reply siya kasi mas ma-healthy at saka mas maganda ang communication if the communication is in the form of two-way process. Sagutan siya, no? Because it bears a response to a particular information given. Okay? With regard to the discipline of communication, the discipline of communication focuses on how human uses verbal and non-verbal communication. Actually, there are two types of communication, the verbal and the non-verbal. Verbal is can be spoken or written. Non-verbal can be in the form of gestures, signs, symbols. It's all visuals. No? And those verbal and non-verbal communication is to create meaning, no, in various situations. And it's up to the receiver to interpret those transmissions. No? Discipline of communication aims at developing knowledge about interactional processes and communicative behavior. Kailangan may mga responses, may mga reactions. Kailangan din meron ding mga reply to a particular questions. No? Kailangan meron ding sharing of reaction by the receiver upon decoding the messages. Yun ang discipline of communication. In these types of communication, no, verbal communication and written are actually with the same, no? As I've said earlier, verbal can be written or spoken. For the non-verbal communication, it has actually visualized through the use of symbols, diba? Symbols, signages, gestures, or maybe even in a picture, no? Basically, visual siya, no? Kahit ang color ay nagbibigay ito ng interpretasyon at nagbibigay ito ng communications. Okay? Now when two person actually communicate with each other, communication builds one, understanding. Number two, it builds interactions. Kailangan meron siyang palitan ng kuro-kuro, palitan ng damdamin, palitan ng feelings, palitan ng reply, palitan ng opinions, interactions. Communication also builds the relationships. Pakikipag-ugnayan ito no? Hindi lang pakikipagtalastasan, no? Kundi pakikipagmiig, pakikipag-ugnayan, pakikipalagayang loob. Communication builds trust. And communication builds communicative behavior. The responses, the reactions. Kung matutuwa, kung malulungkot, kung di ba, magkakaroon ng motivations, may influensya sa, that is a communicative behavior. And the last one is communication build perspectives. So, ganyan ka pala. Kaya ka pala malungkot. See? Dahil sa kinuwento niya na ano. So, meron siyang perspective or meron siyang there is something messages to transmit na siya ay malungkot dahil sa kanyang mga kwento or dahil masaya siya dahil sa kanyang mga experiences. So, those are the things that the communication has. Goals of communication skills, no? Number one, we communicate to be able to explain, right? We communicate to be able to get information or to give information and of course to be informed. Next is communication tends to motivate us, as I've told you, to influence. Again, another thing about communication is to gain people's attention. Next is communication also tends to socialize us, no? Pag nagbibigay ka ng, pag nagbibuild ng relationship, kasama dyan yung socialization. Ano yung socialization? No? Yung pakikipagpalagayan ng loob dyan. Okay? Kaaway mo man yan, kagalit, ano, di ba? Nagkakaroon ng ugnayan ng tao sa tao. That's what we call socialization. Communication tends to socialize. Number two, to request. And next is to be able to learn from others. And we tend to give perspectives on it. Next is to build relationships and of course to influence. Levels of communication. There are 5 levels of human communication. As human communicate between non-human beings called as extrapersonal communication. Okay? When the communication occurs within the mind of a person that is intrapersonal. What do you mean by communication within the mind of a person? Actually, you're talking to yourself. Ano ba to? Ang init. Gusto ko maligo. O, sino kinausap mo doon? Ano ba to? Late na ako. Bagal naman ng driver. No, hindi kasi raalang ulo yan. Hindi. Kundi ano yan. Kinakausap mo yung sarili mo. There must an outlet. No? Na para ma-share mo lang siya. Sinare mo dun sa sarili mo. Actually, talking to your mind. That is intra, sa loob, intrapersonal. When a communication among two or more people called as the interpersonal. And communication in an organization for various activities, organizational communication. Okay? Mass communication, when there is a transmission of information, concept, advertisement to the mass, ibig sabihin, pangkalahatan. No? As a one person actually telling us about meron siyang nagbibigay siya ng education, okay? Through the use of information technology, alam ba, vlogging siya, that is mass communication. Dahil ang kanyang kausap ay hindi lang isang tao, hindi lang organization, kundi several audiences. Maraming audience ang gusto niyang kakausapin dito. So when a person talks to a dog, nakikipag-usap ba kayo sa aso niyo? Sir, hindi nakakaintindi ng Tagalog yan. I am talking about when you speak to your dog, to your pet, halimbawa, aw, aw, ming, 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 yeah, that is a communication, di ba? Even a particular person talking to a plant, talking to sa mga naalagaan niyang bulaklak, kinakausap yan eh. May ganon, no? Ano yan? Interpersonal, extrapersonal, inter. Okay, that is extra-personal. Human versus human talking to the non-human. Next, a kid actually thinking, and ano yung magiging trabaho ko after graduation. O, kinausap yung sarili, no? Wala naman sa kinausap na tao dyan. Is it interpersonal, extrapersonal, intrapersonal? Mass com or organization. Correct, intrapersonal. Ikaw din kinakausap mo yung sarili mo. Next, when the two person talking to each other, of course, interpersonal. Tama? Next, one person or the two or more person talking in a group of people, that is organizational. Okay? Next is, as I have told you, a person blogging, talking to his audience or whoever na nakikinig sa kanya. Ayan, that is called as mass communication. Okay? For your performance task with this lecture, a short lecture, learners will be posting a picture campaign, a poster, or self-illustrations reflecting advisories or reminder regarding what is happening right now, in our lives, the heat index scenarios. Yung init, ilabas natin yung ating shout out, ilabas yung ating reminder. Ano ba yung gusto nating sabihin to communicate with our audience using the mass communications. Ano nga? So ilalagay natin ito sa ating My Day posting, doon sa ating social media accounts. And it will be checked, and the My Day posting will be part of your performance task completion. Okay? I'll give you an example, no? Pinaghirapan ko to, no? Ayan. I took a picture, an old picture, tapos, and I put a text para ba sa aking campaign, sa aking shout out, sa aking reactions with the team. Ano ba yung team natin? Yung ating heat index scenarios. Nakalagay dito, drink water, then take a bath. That's it. Post it in your social media accounts and then ipakita sa akin. That will be your performance task number 1 for the 4th quarter. Any question? That's it. That is our short discussion regarding Communication 101, the scope and the goal of communication, as well as the levels of communication and the different types of communication, like nonverbal and verbal. Okay, this video will be posted in our GC, so you can have it na paulit-ulit ito para malaman nyo kung ano yung about the lectures. Okay, thank you for listening, and you have to wait and watch out for the assessment regarding this lecture. Thank you very much, and do your performance task. Thank you.